In my last video, I made mention of gaining admission without UTME, and part of what I mentioned was direct entry. And I made mention of you using A-level results or a BSc result or OND result to actually gain admission into a Nigerian university. Now in this video, I'll be specifying on the A-level part, which is the JUPEB. In that last video, I specified on the Cambridge A-level. In this video, I'll be specifying about JUPEB A-level. My name is Pelumi, also known as Kernst. I'm a second-year medical student at the University of Ibadan. I post educational content, self-development content, everything that I work with as a student. So if you're up for that, kindly hit the subscribe button. And let's what is JUPEB? JUPEB stands for Joint University Preliminary Examination Body. Now it's an advanced level examination body, and it's attended by over 80 to 90% of Nigerian University. Now it is moderated by University of Lagos and it is certified by National Universities Commission. And it's very important to know that it's certified by over 80 to 90% of Nigerian universities, so it's safe for you to actually go for the exam. Now let's talk about the requirements to write the exam. Now all you need is your whole level results. Now you can actually use awaiting results, but then your results must be available by the time your school of choice admission process will start. Now, let's talk about the fee, because it's very important for you to actually know the cost before you actually jump into it. Now, start with the registration fee. Now, all these fees depends on the study center that you choose. Now, some are usually higher, some are usually lower. You can compare the fee of the standard center, study center, to that of, I won't really say substandard one, but then you get. Now, we'll start with the registration fee. Now, the registration fee is 15,000 naira. From the registration fee, then you have your tuition fee. Now, the tuition fee varies, as I said before. Now, the tuition fee is between 150,000 naira to 230,000 naira, depending on your study center. Then you have the cost of books as well too, because obviously you'll be reading some books, and it ranges between 15,000 naira to around 20,000. The tuition fee contains the examination fee. Then you have the hostel fee as well, which is optional, but then it's advisable for you to actually be in the hostel because you have a lot of like-minded people that you can roll with, so that you will be focused. But then it's also easy for you to actually just focus too when you're in the hostel. And then the hostel fee is around 40,000 naira to around 100,000, depending on the study center, as I said, because some provide like a very good hostel, a very good accommodation. The total fee that you should be expecting to spend when you want to write a JUPEB exam should be around 250,000 naira to around 350 to around 350 to 400,000 naira, depending. Some are even higher than this, but this is just the average cost. Now let's talk about the things that you need for your registration. Now you need your birth certificate, you need 4 passport photographs, you need your O-level results if it's available, and then you need the certificate of state of origin. Let's talk about how the JUPEB program actually works. The applicant you'll be writing 3 subjects. Now those 3 subjects must be related to your course, your preferred course. Like for example, now if you are applying for, let's say, pharmacy nursing, you will be writing biology, physics, and chemistry. Now all these are science subjects. And for every science subject, there's always a related class. After paying your registration fee, and after choosing a study center that you want to write the exam in, then you will start your learning program. You start attending the study center. You start attending lectures. Now the lectures usually run for approximately 9 months. Now some usually run more than that because it depends on how prepared you are for the exam. Now there are, like in e.t.c now, you have the option of actually waiting a bit if you know that you are not prepared. But then there are a series of tests or assessment that they will conduct that will allow you to tell you whether you are ready or not. So if you are not ready, you can just wait a bit before you actually take the exam. And as I said, for all the science subjects, there will be a related practical. And those practicals are usually similar to that done in O-level, like in your WAEC. So, as I said, there will be a series of assessments that will be conducted by your examination board, by your study center. Now take those assessments serious because those assessments will carry 15 marks out of the total 100 marks in your exam. The lessons or the lectures usually start around September and usually end around May. Now the exam is usually around June. A little tip about preparing for the exam. Now it's very important that you should stick to the syllabus because oftentimes you always tend to derail and start reading a lot of unnecessary materials. Just stick to the syllabus, and then you'll be Gucci. Now, for the biology, you have general biology, you have zoology, you have botany, and then you have another one I can't remember. And then for the physical chemistry, for the chemistry, you have the physical chemistry, you have the organic, you have the inorganic, and then you have the practical part. While for the physics, I don't really know much about that. Let's talk about the exam. Now, what you sit for will be just the 3 subjects that you pick when you were registering. And for sciences now, you have MCQ, you have theory, and then you have the practical. Now, the MCQ is usually 50 questions, while the theory, they can give you like 8 questions, then you have to be like 6 or like 7 or like 5. While for the practical, as I said before, that the practical is very similar to that of the whole level, it's just a little bit advanced. And the total examination mark is 85, and the remaining 15 marks will be from the assessment conducted by the study center. So which is why I say you should take the assessment by the study center very, very serious. So let me expose some study center. Now, the exam usually run between 2 weeks and 3 weeks, depending on the subject that you pick. And then once your results is released, then you can just go to the JAM center, upload the results. If you use the awaiting results, you can just fill in the awaiting results, and then you just wait for your schools, your preferred institutions to start the admission process. Now, a little advice for those that will be going for the exam: attend a standard study center. You have access to a lot of materials. You have access to a lot of tutors as well that will be able to guide you and then tutor you very well, compared to just attending a substandard study center. And also, as I said before, that you should stick to the syllabus. They can't add anything outside of the syllabus, so just stick to the syllabus. And also, move with like-minded people. It's very easy to get distracted, especially if you are attending like all the standard study centers. It's very easy for you to actually get distracted. But then, anytime you are about to get distracted, always remember the amount of money that you spend to go there. So if you don't really do well, then the money will be like a waste. So far, you have over 10 points. Now, the grading system is similar to that of the Cambridge A level, just that there is nothing like you. It's just F. You have your A, you have B, you have C, you have D, you have E, and then you have F. If you have F, that's 0 points. But then so far, you have at least a minimum of 10 points. And A is 5 points, B is 4 points, D is 4 points, C is 3 points, D is 2 points, and then E is 1 point, while F is 0 points. So far you are able to get a minimum of 10 points, you'll be able to gain a secure admission into Nigerian University. But then if you are targeting for a very highly competitive course, it's very important for you to just target a very high point. The higher your points, the higher your chance of actually getting that. So that's that for the JUPEB. If you have anyone that just finished writing UTME and they didn't really do well, you can just recommend this video to them, or just recommend JUPEB A levels to them. And I don't know whether I made mention of it, that this will guarantee your admission into 200 level in most Nigerian universities. Now, not all Nigerian universities accept this. For example, UI do not accept JUPEB A level at all. They only accept Cambridge A level. So for those that will be applying to UI, you should not do JUPEB A level, rather they should just do Cambridge A levels. So that's that for on this. So if you have anyone that just finished writing the same as I said before, you can just recommend this video to them, or just recommend JUPEB A levels to them and do your research. I'll be dropping some links down below, so you can read more articles on the JUPEB A levels. You can read the subject that you should pick for the course that you're trying to apply to. So see you guys. If you like this video, kindly hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the subscribe button. Yeah, do that. And I'll drop a link for the Cambridge video, so you can just watch that. Then after watching that, you can just decide to pick whether you are going for the JUPEB A level or the Cambridge A level. So see you guys in my next video.